my little sugar buggers, welcome back to the channel for a brand new Sims 4 mod review. Today, you guys, we are going to be checking out the all-new Teen Lifestyle Game Pack mod by Snowy95. I would like to give the biggest shout out to whomever suggested this particular mod to me on Twitter. I swear I went back and tried to find you, but I couldn't, and I'm so sorry, but you know who you are. So this particular mod has 4 brand new aspirations. It also has 2 new careers, 1 new lot trait, and 8 brand new personal traits, as well as every single trait has some brand new social interactions, which obviously we're going to go ahead and dabble in. So I'm going to actually have our sim here dive straight on in to create a sim where I am going to show you all of the brand new aspirations. So the very first one that we have, I do believe, is actually going to be on Arush Sander. We're playing with the Grover family, in case you guys are interested. If you want to, you can download them on the gallery Gen 2 606, but they're little aged up, and they also kind of have like their own theme that pertains to this mod pack. So here we have Arush, and he is an aspiring athlete. These teen sims dream of being a world famous athlete. They want to exercise in everything they do. We also have the prankster trait. Pranksters are very mischievous, sneaky sims. They love to create chaos anywhere they go. Then we also have the jock trait, which goes perfectly with the aspiring athlete. These sims want to be the best at sports. They're very competitive and addicted to working out. When not training, they love to flirt with sims they see. So you know, that's a pretty complete theme, I think. And then for Summer, we've gone ahead and given her the spoiled brat aspiration. These teen sims just focus on themselves. It's all about parties, dating, and expensive things. They'll do anything to get what they want. Heartbreakers are experts at flirting and dating. They have the number of every sim who's single. And then also, because I felt like she was kind of a cold-hearted sim. Bully. These sims are mean and have no remorse. They target the weaker targets and make their lives hell. Last but certainly not least, we have Christopher Grover, which I have given him the aspiration of an emo soul. Emo kids are tortured and misunderstood souls that naturally are creative. They use their struggles as inspiration for their art. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Your girl was definitely emo / preppy back in high school. Like, I'm not even kidding. I had the two-tone hair, the vibes. I was all sorts of confused, but the whole like tortured soul thing, that just seems a little harsh. I think we could have just left it at misunderstood and called it a day. But band nerd, these sims are all about the band. They love to play the instruments, or they love to play instruments and are very talented at doing it. And so I didn't feel like there was any other traits that fit into this theme. So I just gave him the music lover trait as well, which he actually had originally. So I thought that was kind of perfect. But in addition to some of the aspirations and traits I just read off to you, we have innocent. These sims live in a happy wonderland where nothing bad ever happens. To them, there are no evil sims. I did overlook the emo trait, which I'm actually going to give him instead, just to kind of complement his aspiration. It says, emo teens are very emotional and misunderstood kids. They just want to be alone, feeling they don't fit in. They're very talented with creative skills. Then moving on to the hobby sector, I've already gone ahead and read off both of those traits to you. We do actually have the nerd trait underneath lifestyle, and nerd sims love anything that challenges their brain. In their free time, they love to play video games. And there's one last aspiration for us to cover. It is going to be under the love category, and it will be colored so you'll know that it is actually a part of Snowy's mod versus something that you've already had in game. Heartbreaker. These sims only have one focus: dating. The more sims, the better. They're good at mischief and charisma to get what they want. When not in school or busy with other activities, they love to go on dates and flirt with everyone around. As previously mentioned, there are 2 brand new careers, which I will go ahead and show off to you. I do have a little confusion regarding these careers, and I'll explain why in just a quick second. The first career is going to be cheerleader, which I find very interesting because typically a high school student who's in cheerleading doesn't get paid, but you get paid $22 an hour to be a cheerleader, and apparently you only go on the weekends, I believe. So it says get ready for cool teamwork and put up a show. Cheerleading is the perfect extra curricular activity for those sporty teens. Now we also at the very bottom have tutor, which I totally can understand you being paid to be a tutor. Makes a lot of sense. Let me read the description before I dive into my critiques, I guess. And so it says tutor, teens spend their weekends educating others from math to Simlish. It is their job to help other kids to have better grades. $33 an hour though to be a tutor. That is literally insane. Granted, I guess you're only going for a couple hours, but that still seems like an extravagant amount of money for a teen tutor. I feel like for realism's sake, definitely lowering this would make a lot more sense. However, I did want to go and see if cheerleading would be a proper job or an after-school activity. Summer is now a beginner at Oasis Springs Cheerleader. She starts Saturday at 10 a.m. As you guys can see, we have an entire panel here. It does appear to me to be a traditional job, not necessarily an after-school activity. We have our requirements, which I think is just, for the moment, reaching level 2 of the fitness skill. Feels very realistic. And then obviously, we have vacation time and yada, yada, yada. I kind of feel like Christopher would like to check out the tutoring career. I want to see kind of what that looks like. Obviously, I don't think we'll be able to dive straight on into these careers to see what they have to offer, but I might actually try to play a little bit. I don't know. We'll have to see. I just more or less just want to show the mod off to you and kind of let you guys experience it on your own time. So let's go down to get tutor, and we are going to accept the job for $30 an hour. Why? Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Why does he only get $30 an hour, but Summer gets $33 an hour? That's really interesting. It feels a little weird to me, but okay, we'll accept it anyway. So we are now a part of the tutor career. Christopher is now a Simlish Sul versus Dag at the Sim City Library. Oh, that's cute. I like that though. All right, so here we go. We have a little book. We have our promotion tasks. Obviously, it's very on par because you need to be pretty fluent in charisma and comedy to be able to pass on your skills to other Sims. Interesting. So those are the new careers. We do actually have a brand new lottery. It is called the, hold on a second, Mean Girls Club. Mean Girls Club is all about confidence and sense of fashion. I would love to see maybe an emo club or emo lot trait. I would also like to see, maybe band nerds or pranksters, jocks, yada, yada, yada. Maybe even a Heartbreakers club. I mean, I feel like this mod is very new, right? It's just starting. So this is something, obviously, with Time Snowy, if she wanted to, she can add to it, which I think is really cool. So, of course, if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to drop them down below. So I would assume once, the Mean Girls show up, how do you get everybody to if there's no... if there's no actual, group or organization, do you know what I'm saying? I wonder how that works. So if we were to hypothetically, have Summer create a Mean Girls Club, how does that work exactly? Do we have to do anything with particular lots or anything? Or it's just I guess we would create the venue and then that would be, you'd add the lot trait. Is that how that works? I'm not really sure. But anyway, it would be also nice to see some club activities regarding this mod, maybe the whole band nerd and bully emo, all that jazz, just have some maybe new activities, requirements. I think that would be kind of cool. I think maybe you should be able to specify a specific trait. We have female foodie. I wonder if they're gonna pop up in here by chance. I don't think so because they're custom, and I'm not seeing a single one, but if it was possible, I think that would be really, 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 really awesome as well. Anyway, moving on. So with everything that I've covered, we do have some cool socials, which is pretty nice. The only downfall that I am noticing, and Snow even pointed this out herself, is that any of the moodlets that your sim is going to get from having their adjacent traits are permanent. So even if I was to probably exit out of this with UI cheats, it would come right back. So for the meantime, my sim is just going to be like extremely flirty. With having one potential lover is not enough for these sims. And then also, I think she has another one. There's also the target the weaker one from the bully trait. Bullies always focus on the weaker target. And then for Arush, he has sneaky vibes from being a prankster. And then the last one is being the best. These sims always want to focus on their physical skills while trying to be the best. And then we have obviously a set of moodlets for Christopher. Artistic presence. While on stage, these sims shine in a very special way. We have the lonely nature. Emo teens just want to be left alone. So if that is something that bothers you, having your sim have all these mixed emotions permanently, probably would hold off from downloading this mod right away. But I will be honest with you, like diving into like the aspirations and stuff, this is kind of exciting. It gives me a little more realism. It makes me feel like my sim actually has goals within their personality range to achieve. For instance, he wants to achieve level 2 of the guitar violin skill, paint for 5 hours. I personally feel like the aspirations of this mod make it worth it. And oh, might I add, you can pick and pull what you want to actually what is he doing, giving himself kisses in the mirror? You can actually pick and pull whatever you want from this mod. So maybe you just wanted the aspirations and that was it, or some of the traits, you can do that. It's completely customizable and it's totally up to the player, which I think is amazing. So anyways, as I was saying, for aspiring athlete, you need to work out at a gym venue, own 2 pieces of workout equipment, and then we have spoiled brat, earn a silver rating on the dinner party social event, have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. So if I wanted to maybe like, you know, play around with Summer a little bit, we can actually see what some of her socials are. So she can actually ask a sim for a number. It's very similar to exchanging numbers, I feel like, under the romance panel. So it feels a little like redundant, but I'm not sure if kids or teens can even do that. So she just broke out in a big old freaking cluster F of pimples, which is really unfortunate. Nia over here is kind of being a little bit of a block for her daughter. I'm not even sure if she asked him for his number or not. I'm gonna actually have her try it again. I wonder if there's gonna be any notifications kind of like, you know, relaying this message. I guess we'll find out. She is feeling extremely passionate. I am curious to see if she's gonna have any other moodlets happen after she asks him for his number. Okay, there is a tiny little icon that pops up over his head. I'm not sure if he accepted, but it kind of feels like maybe he did. Or no, wait, hold on. She is embarrassed, but this could be because of her breakout. Yeah, from her massive breakout. All right, so we can also talk about nudes, which I find very interesting. We can joke about his ugly face because, yes, we are a bully. Then I think we can dive in to a couple more interactions. We can ask him to be our prom date. We can brag about studying, and we can brag about partying. So I don't know if this is actually a part of this mod. I think it might be because that was a part of her aspiration. But let's see what he says when we ask him to be our prom date. Now, I love custom interactions, but with custom interactions, I feel like it should be an interaction. I feel like you should get a moodlet, a buff. There should be like a pro and a con. I know that sounds like a lot of work, and it probably is, but that's just like my personal 2 cents on the matter. Like, I would have loved to have seen a buff pop up here that said, hey, you know, like, congratulations, or like, oh, he accepted the offer, because other than that, it's just like a basic everyday interaction, but that's just like my 2 cents. Okay, so what else could we do here? All of these ones, like the I love you, discuss future, those are actually a completely different mod entirely. So other than the few things that I saw, there really isn't a hell of a lot more to do. Let's pop into the mean category. Oh, mean is the word. Make fun of weight. Oh my god, he is like literally like, so yo mama joke. That's kind of funny. I like that one. So yeah, there's only a few different things we can do. So we're gonna just like make fun of his weight. Let's just hypothetically pretend that he's like, I would never be caught dead going to prom with you. So of course she's gonna pick on him. She thought about it and then she decided not to. We're gonna try it one more time and see if it works. So she is really upset because Arush declined her invite to go to prom, and it did affect her empathy. And it also made their relationship go down a little bit. Okay, so you know what? We want to play around with the aspirations. How about that? that. So we're gonna see what Mr. Christopher can end up doing here in terms of like, you know, different interactions and things that he has available. So he can talk about a band concert. He can tell that he's tell his sister he's a musician. If we dive into the friendly category, we still have the brag about studying thing, which kind of makes me feel like maybe that isn't a part of this mod. I'm not quite sure. But other than a few things that I am noticing, he really doesn't have like a lot of different interactions available to him. Oh, we can talk about the meaning of dreams, which I actually think is really interesting. So let's come over here and do that. We'll talk to our mom about the meaning of dreams. And then let me see if there's any other, you know, like interactions that end up you know, showing face here. I don't see anything. I'm a musician. Let's just go ahead and see what ends up happening. And then I kind of want him to achieve level 2 or, you know, paint for 5 hours. I want to see if this just works, basically, is kind of my point. So while he's over there talking to his mom a little bit, let's see what Arush is capable of. He right now has the fired up from debug cheat. You cheated this moodlet. I didn't actually cheat that moodlet, so I'm really curious as to why that's happening. We can play a prank. We can also let me see here. I don't know if there's anything else that we can actually do other than give advice about protein shakes. That's pretty nice. So let's do that. Maybe Christopher is looking on you know, gaining some weight or something, or maybe shredding. Oh, we can talk about the football game too. So there's definitely a few interactions here that are really cool, and I love the fact that it does feel like an actual interaction though. Just I wish there was some moodlets or some notifs that popped up like, oh, like for the football game, yeah, maybe we should go sometime, or yeah, I'm not really a fan of football, like something random a chance. I think that would be really sweet. So what is it for his aspiration he wants to do? He wants to work at a gym venue and own 2 pieces of workout equipment. So if we were to go and fulfill, okay, Arush's needs, wants, and dreams by purchasing those 2 pieces of equipment, I wonder what would happen. So we're gonna go into activities and skills. We're gonna dive straight on in to active, and then I'm not sure if this would constitute as a piece of workout equipment, but I definitely think this would. So we're gonna get a fast step treadmill, and then we're also gonna pick up one of these little punching bags just to see if it completes the aspiration. Okay, it did. Awesome. So the next thing would be for him to like work out at a gym venue, and bada bing, bada boom. So if we go into the actual aspiration itself, it does look like it has 4 tiers. So we can reach level 4 of the fitness skill, work out for a total of 8 hours. You know, obviously we have more skill level goals, and then ultimately the goal is to max out your fitness skill, which actually could help in theory if you have university. So that's also something to consider. You know, you have an aspiration that is leaning you towards goals that may benefit you later on. So for the emo one, we have again 4 tiers. So we need it to reach level 5 of the painting skill. It looks like just mastering the guitar and violin, and also, you know, being really good at art is kind of the main goal here. We want to own 15 pieces of art, which it looks like we already do. And then reach level 8 of the painting skill, achieve level 8 of the guitar or violin skill. So those are those aspiration goals. And then we have 3 as well for the spoiled brat. Just mostly being mischievous seems to be the objective here. And then owning 15 pieces of art, which we have, and then earn a gold rating on a date, and then own 2 bar stools and reach level 2 of the mixology skill. Interesting. Maybe the spoiled brat wants to become a bartender. That's intriguing, actually. So it kind of gives you like an incentive to try new things, branch out a little bit, get fun, get creative, so on and so forth. Which, you know what, it doesn't hurt, right? It absolutely doesn't hurt. So I want to see if we have him paint for 5 hours, what ends up actually happening here. And then I wanted to go back really quick and also kind of play around for a quick little microsecond on just having our Sims level up a little. When it comes to the, where should I put this? When it comes to the jobs, I find that really interesting. So let me just go and have him, can you like teleport up here? I don't know if I can. Okay, let's actually have Christopher teleport upstairs real quick, and I'm gonna have him go and paint for 5 hours just to confirm that this does indeed work. So if I wanted it to have Summer kind of just, you know, maybe blow through some of these jobs, or I guess career levels, we're gonna promote her and see what happens. So you do get a little tiny bonus, nothing too severe. It's just 30 simoleons, and then you get promoted to elite. After Elite, you get promoted to All Girl. I don't know if these are actually names of like the tiers in cheerleading, but let me know in the comments down below. And then Christopher, while he's, you know, over here painting, I want to see what happens to him when I kind of like, you know, progress him through his job. So he then gets promoted with a $30 stipend, promoted to math. Yes, it is as hard as it looks. So I actually really do like the tutor thing, like, a lot. Is she coming over here to be mean? Because I honestly cannot, like, I cannot put up with that right now. Like, I just can't. I think she pretty much said that my painting looks like a llama's culo on a hot summer day. But speaking of summer, girl, rather not. Anyway, so yeah, you know, I just feel like maybe possibly, hold on, Nia's request is granted. Is that enough money? Oh, she just like randomly asked him for some cash. She did not. Oh my gosh, she did. So yeah, if the tutor thing could be a little more realistic, I think that would be pretty awesome. I definitely would utilize the tutor career. I feel like, again, cheerleading should be like an after school deal personally. And as for the aspirations, I would like, or not aspirations, interactions, I definitely would like a little more feedback, I guess. So ultimately, that is like the entirety of the mod as it stands right now. If Snowy does do updates in the future, oh yes, fight back, Chris! Don't let her sit there and run you over. Oh my gosh, she just left out like a maniacal laugh. It was pretty crazy. But yeah, hopefully in the future this will be updated if Snowy allows it to be. I'm really excited to see the future of this mod because I don't really feel like there are any mods particularly pertaining, or mod systems rather, particularly pertaining to. I was getting a little tongue-tied there. What I was trying to say is I'm really excited for the future of this mod because there really aren't very many mods pertaining to teens independently. It would be cool to see if this turns into like a mod system where obviously there would be more integration with the social interactions and traits and yada yada yada. But right off the jump, I definitely feel like it is a solid foundation. It is a solid start. And my favorite things about this mod are definitely the aspirations and also like that little tutor career thing. I think that is so freaking sweet and innovative, very exciting stuff. So if you guys are interested in checking out the teen lifestyle game pack from Snowy, of course, I will go ahead and provide the download in the description for you guys. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below what else you would like to see added to this mod. And at the end of the day, I hope you all enjoyed this video. And if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.